From Badger to Ely to Mabel to Adrian, over 500 small cities, towns, and villages have fewer residents than Pine Island, and Pine Island's journey to become dementia-friendly started with just a few friends having coffee. And a cup of coffee becomes a couple of hours of ideas. What if? Why can't we? Maybe they can help. Don't you know someone who... Soon the helpers are identified and the ideas, big and small, start to flow. You don't need money to start. You need friends, passion, and the desire to collaborate with open-hearted people to mutually present a message about dementia understanding that nurtures and inspires teamwork with your neighbors. Where can you start your dementia-friendly work? Your community center, local cafe, coffee shop, someone's garage or porch, wherever friends gather regularly to talk and tell jokes, to plan potluck fundraisers, bake sales, to ask about the friends who are missing. News about a memory cafe and a coffee shop led Pine Island to act on Alzheimer's Rochester and Dementia Friends Minnesota. 2 Dementia Friends sessions at Better Brew Coffee House and the Pine Island Memory Café was launched, supported by more Dementia Friends sessions in the community spreading the word. Of course, businesses in small towns close, and the Memory Café found a new home with the Pine Island senior citizens, who provided free space and coffee. All we needed to bring was ourselves, our imaginations, some treats, and occasionally craft supplies and entertainment. Our cafe operates without funding. Still, we have enjoyed games, crafts, and storytelling, all with donated supplies, talent, time, and space. The Hanson siblings, playing here as we sang Christmas carols, were just one of the musical talents that shared their gifts with us. One local business donated coach bus service for our Memory Cafe attendees and a few seniors to the U of M's free Caring for a Person with Memory Loss conference. What a smooth ride with front door service to the McNamara Center. Everyone enjoyed the opportunity to learn and the camaraderie that came from the bus ride. Our Memory Cafe enjoys engaging with young people. Reach out to local youth groups in your communities like FCCLA, 4-H, or scouting groups. Our Memory Cafe wondered, how can we pass on skills like knitting and crochet to young people? Enter Angie, FCCLA advisor in Pine Island. Angie's students were looking for a service project with the theme of Serve Local, Be a Homebody. Her 7th and 8th grade FCCLA students came to the Senior Center for a Lunch and Learn to Knit session in support of a national anti-bullying project called Hat Not Hate. When the project ended, we attended a party at the school where we enjoyed treats, signed anti-bullying pledges, and modeled our hats. Most of the yarn was donated by cafe members and senior citizens. To cover the cost of looms and some yarn, hats were sold to students who signed an anti-bullying pledge. Our connection with the FCCLA continued a month later when the students invited us to their holiday lunch. The students prepared wild rice soup, turkey sandwiches, and punch. Memory Cafe folks and other senior citizens were able to decorate sugar cookies and choose a design to paint on a small canvas to take home. It was a wonderful experience for the students to engage again with older adults that they had only recently met. The students demonstrated each of the special activities to their guests, and our Memory Cafe members enjoyed the interactions and the entertainment. One member even taught a few students a new card game. Where to go if you need funds for a project? Our first thoughts, fundraisers, potlucks, spaghetti dinners. Then a pandemic hits. Now you spin for a bit, and then reach out to the helpers in and around your town, your area AAA, service organizations, and companies that provide community grants. Great opportunities can come from those local alliances, like the Remember Project Dementia Awareness Tour, allowing Pine Island to reach over 320 individuals, including educators and staff at school districts, a high school humanities class, and our volunteer fire department, furthering their understanding of dementia. To raise funds to help with the Remember Project, some of the firefighters were going to host one of their popular pancake breakfasts. When that became impossible, a retired firefighter suggested we apply for a grant from the Fire Department Relief Association. One presentation, and 2 hours later, they approved our request. About those volunteer fire departments in so many communities. They know the community members living with dementia. Offer them Dementia Friends sessions highlighting some communication skills they can use to calm people in emergency situations. Pine Island has held 2 sessions, and we've even expanded on that. Our firefighters understand that people with dementia who are lost need special care. We developed a wandering scenario where a community member portrayed a person with dementia who had wandered from our care center. The firefighters used information we provided to find her and used their skills from Dementia Friends to calm her. My hope is you are inspired, no matter the size of your community, to take that step forward into becoming more dementia friendly. Really, it takes a few friends, maybe a Christmas tea or a pot of coffee, and a desire to help all families living with dementia in your community. Finally, once you've started a memory cafe or offered Dementia Friends sessions, I encourage you to share your experience with other communities as they move forward. I believe in my heart doing this work is a blessing with an opportunity to help other communities along their journey to become dementia friendly.